People often ask if horoscopes are real. Some laugh them off as entertainment. Others treat them like prophecy. But the deeper truth lies somewhere in between. Astrology doesn't control your life. It reflects it, like a mirror in the sky. When you read a horoscope, it isn't predicting your future. It's naming the patterns you already feel, but haven't yet spoken aloud. It's like a weather forecast. If it says rain, you can still choose whether to carry an umbrella. The stars show tendencies, not commands. Think of life as a house with many rooms. Each room holds a different part of your story. One room is about love and creativity. Another is about career and responsibility. Another is about health, or home, or community. In different seasons, different rooms light up. Sometimes you find yourself called into romance. Other times, into discipline. Horoscopes don't open the door for you. They simply point out where the light is shining, so you can walk in with awareness. The zodiac signs are often reduced to stereotypes, but behind them is something more powerful: the 4 elements of life. Fire brings action and courage. Earth builds stability and proof. Air carries ideas and bridges. Water flows with memory and feeling. You already hold all 4 inside you. No matter what sign you were born under, the task is knowing which element you need most in the moment you feel stuck. If fear stops you, call on fire. Take a step before you feel ready. If you're overwhelmed, call on earth. Make a list. Take a walk. If you're confused, call on air. Talk it out. Seek perspective. If you feel numb, call on water. Allow yourself to feel. Your chart is more than just a sun sign. The sun is your fire, your essence, your long-term fuel. The moon is your safety, your emotional foundation, the private rhythm of your inner world. The rising sign is your doorway, the way life meets you, and the way you meet it. Together, they are the trinity of self: what drives you, what sustains you, and how you move through the world. Ignore your moon, and life can look successful on paper, but feel starved in private. Pay attention to all 3, and you live in alignment with your whole being. Then there is Saturn, the planet people fear. But secretly, the planet we all need. Saturn is not punishment. Saturn is precision. It asks for proof. You say you value health? Show me your evenings. You say you want love? Show me your boundaries. You say you dream of success? Show me your habits. Saturn is the teacher who never lies. It doesn't hand out miracles. It hands you calendars and consequences. And if you're willing to face them, growth that lasts. There are also Venus and Mars, 2 forces forever negotiating in us. Venus is what you attract, the things you love, the values that feel beautiful, the pleasures that soothe you. Mars is what you pursue, the courage, the fight, the willingness to chase what matters. When horoscopes say relationships are highlighted, look at this balance. Are you chasing what doesn't match your values? Are you waiting passively for what requires pursuit? The secret is to bring them together. Pursue what you truly value. Value what you are brave enough to pursue. One of the hardest rooms in life's house is the 8th room, the room of intimacy, power, and truth. This is where masks fall away, where trust is tested, where transformation happens. Astrology calls it the house of rebirth. Psychology calls it shadow work. Life simply calls it growing up. Real intimacy is not comfort alone. It's the courage to speak the truth, even when truth is expensive. This raises the old question: do we live by fate or by free will? Here's the paradox. Both are true. The pattern may be written, but the practice is always yours. If you were born with fire, you may always hunger for conquest. But you choose which dragons to fight: your own fear, your own inertia, or injustice in the world. If you were born with water, you may always feel deeply. But you choose whether to drown in it, or to become a harbor for others. Horoscopes sketch the weather, but you build the ship. Life itself is seasonal. There are seasons of planting, seasons of harvest, and seasons of rest. Social media loves harvest, milestones, launches, success on display. But real growth requires compost too, the hidden work underground. Seeds are most alive when no one can see them. Rest is not the opposite of growth. Rest is part of growth. So if your horoscope speaks of endings, don't panic. It may be compost season, a time to let old soil feed new roots. So tomorrow, when a horoscope lands on your phone, don't ask, "Will this come true?" Ask instead, "Where is this already true in my life?" Don't ask, "What do the stars say?" Ask, "What does my integrity say?" Because the sky doesn't move your feet. It only reminds you where the path is. Take a breath now. Place one hand on your chest. Feel the fire inside you, the earth that steadies you, the air that carries your thoughts, and the water that remembers. These are not signs to believe in. They are elements you live with. The horoscope is not a verdict. It is an invitation to align your choices with the season you are in. Send the message, take the rest, set the boundary, begin the draft. The stars don't decide. You do. But they shine above you so you don't forget. You were always meant to walk this path.